What's up? Honor Hermit 26. I'm here to give you my ROH The Big Bang preview, and this is kind of the Honor Hammer 26 way of doing it. I'm going to book the card for you and pretty much assume the role of Adam Pearce. The link to where you can buy this internet pay-per-view should more than well be enough worth your money. Is going to be in the description box. It actually is that way. Alright, I don't think there's any really match on here that honestly, I mean, it's an all-around awesome card, but there's no match on here that really is a good opener. And the best thing I see it being is honestly is going to be the Grudge tag team match, Kevin Steen and Steve Corino versus El Generico and Colt Cabana. This is not really a good opener, but I mean, it definitely could work as the opener. I mean, I would have this match basically be a preview of what's to come in this feud. Basically, have Steen and Generico kind of have some interaction, but not all that much. And I'm pretty much going to guarantee that the person going under in this match is going to be Corino or Cabana, not Generico or Steen. And the person pinning the person. Actually, the one thing that makes the most sense to continue this feud would probably, in my mind, be Generico going over to Corino, because all the things of Cabana getting in Generico's ear and just telling him that he can move on without Steen, what is that going to do for Generico if he loses this match? So this is the thing that Cabana's leaning toward. You're going to get your payback at the Big Bang, and that would make Kevin Steen and Steve Corino a little more crazy. So honestly, I would have Generico pin Corino after maybe like a brain buster or something like that. And I think that match actually will be very, very good. But not really as an opener, but I think that match is going to have a lot of good storyline progression and a lot of good drama, which actually helps a match. Then we got to get rid of one of the two Lucha matches. Probably if anyone's looking forward to anyone a little more, it's going to be the Blue Demon Jr. match. So I'm going to get the other one out of the way. Cassandro, Exotico, I guess, and versus Magno. I've never seen Cassandro Exotico before. I think this is the one wrestler on this card I've never seen. But he was announced for King of Trios as a part of the third of the team, Delicioso with Los Ice Creams. So he's obviously good enough to be on that, so I'm excited to see him. And Magno, who's on the WrestleMania 25 weekend shows in Houston in the 6-mans and the 8-man with the American Wolves and Steen and Generico and the Briscoes and all that good stuff. So, and he was very impressive in that, so I'm definitely glad to see him again. Doesn't matter who really wins this match. Leave it up to the Lucha representative. I forget his name. I don't know his name. You can look it up. It's on the newswire. But basically, I guess I'd give Magno the win if I was him, just because I've seen Magno before. Then I probably have Butcher's Rules, Necro Butcher versus Erick Stevens. This is basically Butcher's Rules is basically just a little bit of a tagline for a no DQ match, a street fight, no holds barred, whatever you know it as. And basically, I think this match is only to bring some closure to the Embassy and Necro feud, because this is kind of dragging along. I think Necro can be doing other things, and the Embassy should probably be doing a little bit other things than just feuding with Necro Butcher, and sometimes Eddie Kingston, sometimes Rashi Brown, or maybe just kind of solidify this as kind of a Rashi Brown kind of thing. But he's not on the card. Eddie Kingston's not here, so I guess you got to kind of go in one direction. End it here, which I am fine with, or kind of involve more Kingston and Rashi Brown and Davey and Joey Ryan. So basically you have to go in one of those two directions. I feel that either way is good, and that probably depends on who wins. If you go the way of adding all the people, probably Erick Stevens has to be the one going over here. If you end it, I see Necro Butcher going over, or maybe even Erick Stevens, because Erick Stevens kind of needs this a little more. People still like Necro Butcher, but this would solidify Erick Stevens as a heel if you have him go over here. But this match would be good as well. I don't know about, because I honestly have never seen Cassandro Exotico. I don't know how that match is going to be, but this is probably the best match in their feud so far. That's not saying all that much, but still, I think that it should be good. And then next, we probably would have Kenny King versus Davey Richards. I don't know whether there's going to be an intermission or not. Like last time they played a Punk and Kendrick match during the intermission. I don't know whether we're going to have one or not, because this seems like more of a pay-per-view, so I don't really think we are going to have one, because they probably would have announced it in the newswire. We didn't get anything like that, so probably Kenny King versus Davey Richards would be up next. I think this would kind of be which a lot of ring owners just have that one match in the middle of the card that can steal the show. This would probably definitely be it. Definitely best suited to do that. Basically, this is going to be a showcasing of Kenny King, but I do see Davey Richards winning here because he kind of needs to be in the pick six. I see 90 or 95% of the fans think that Davey Richards is kind of the guy of the future, or the guy to take it off of Black. So, including myself. So I think he needs to be in the pick six. I mean, Kenny King, as much as he kind of would need this win, there's other ways you can get around it. So I definitely see Kenny King winning here, but you can definitely also have no. Sorry, I see Davey. Sorry about that. I see Davey Richards winning because not that he needs the win really, but I just see that happening for whatever reason. But it should be an awesome match. Apparently, they had a match at the recent TV tapings that was very, very good, and they had a match in PWG that wasn't all that good. But Kenny King has gotten so much better than that since then, and Richards has gotten better since then. So there's that. Then we probably get the other Lucha match: Blue Demon Jr. and Misterioso versus Super Parka and Solar. I have seen Solar maybe once, or Solar. I've seen him maybe once or twice. I don't really remember him all that well, so it'll be good to finally see him again. For those of you that don't know, well, one of the big reasons is because the NWA, which is always big in Charlotte, kind of has Lucha guys always flown, and it's kind of a local thing. But for this match, there's kind of a storyline in it, which actually does make sense. Super Parka used to be known as Volador, for those of you that know that. And him and Misterioso, who's always been known as Misterioso, used to be a very, very good and entertaining tag team. I really liked it back in Mexico in the early 90s. And somewhere along the line, I don't remember who and who turned on who, but their tag team ended, I think, 96. Don't quote me on that. But basically, it's just a redoing of the rivalry and adding in probably the biggest known freelance Lucha guy in Blue Demon Jr. and Solar. So basically, this match would be pretty good. I'm a little interested to see Misterioso and Super Parka, how they interact. So I'll probably give the win to the team of Blue Demon Jr. and Misterioso because Blue Demon Jr. is most known for that reason. Then we would have the ROH World Tag Team Title match. Jay and Mark Briscoe defend against the Kings of Wrestling. I do see the Kings of Wrestling winning the world titles there. Here's why. I've heard some rumors maybe about the Briscoes maybe signing with WWE, or, I mean, but if those rumors still weren't around, I would probably still pick the Kings of Wrestling because, well, the Briscoe rumors are just rumors. I don't know whether they're true, but their Ring of Honor contracts end in May, so I think the last show they actually have a contract with is the May 8th show. Honestly, that might just be a rumor on my part, but sorry about that. But if that were not to be true, I would still think the Kings of Wrestling will be winning this match. Pierce kind of learned his wrestling very well that once you have a hot tag team like the Kings of Wrestling are, you put the titles on them. Like you learned the lesson with the American Wolves. Probably either the best or the second best tag team title reign in ROH history they had, the quality of match, at least match quality wise. Because when they were hot, you put the titles right on them and they just went flying with them. Kings of Wrestling are even hotter right now than the American Wolves were when they won them from Steen and Generico on HD Net in the tables match. So you just gotta have, and the Kings of Wrestling have looked so impressive. I know I haven't reviewed SoCal Showdown yet, but they looked so impressive. They looked so impressive on HD Net, and they looked so impressive. I saw their match 8th anniversary show. I'm in the middle of that show, and they just looked really impressive against the Bravado Brothers there, and Bravado Brothers aren't that great of a tag team, and they still made them look great. So I definitely gonna have the Kings of Wrestling win the titles here. Definitely have kind of a fresh thing, and the Briscoes really don't need the titles either, in my estimation. I mean, they're awesome, but they really don't need the titles. And then we get the main event, the triple threat elimination match for the ROH World Title. Jay and Mark. Oh no! God, my sight is off today. Tyler Black defends against Austin Aries and Roderick Strong. I do see Tyler Black maintaining the Ring of Honor World Title. Something might happen where Strong. I don't know if Strong's going to turn heel. I think I'd keep him face a little while longer, then maybe turn him heel. I don't think Aries is going to win the title at all. If it's a title change, it's going to go to Roderick, but I think Black needs to maintain the title, have him have a lengthy run until at least September or so. I think it's gonna be good for Ring of Honor, something fresh, because you haven't had a long-term face champion in such a long time. I don't think ever. You've had a very long-term face champion during that entire time they were face. I mean, I can't think of one off the top of my head, and I know a lot of other people feel that way as well. But this match should absolutely be amazing, along with the World Tag Team Title match. I don't know about the two Lucha matches should be Blue Demon Jr. and Misterioso versus Super Parka and Solar. Basically, to say my expectations for this card are very, very accurate, but I know this card can do it because I have trust in Ring of Honor, and they have proven me wrong before. The whole 8th anniversary situation was with Black and Aries finishing again after the reaction they got a final battle. They have my trust. I'll see you guys later.